Okay, people, here's another update. This one is going to be focused on the power steering system. Because I don't want to mix it up for you guys. For you guys are interested in the power steering, don't gotta see the engine, and those of you guys that want to see the engine but are not concerned with the power steering, so you guys can see this separately. So it's almost finished. This is a big mess I have right here because I've been welding, cutting, adapting, doing several things at the same time. But I'm gonna show you how it's working so far. And so right here, so this is the power steering pump. I did 6 AN lines, a little cooler that connects to the power steering. This is the low pressure line to the cooler, low pressure right here, and then high pressure to the. This is a high pressure to the pump, to the steering rack. The negative connector goes right to the chassis in the bracket, and the positive connector goes right here to this breaker, which I can brake manually. It's an 80 amp breaker, and then right to the battery. And it also has this connector that sends the signal for how much power steering input you want. And so right here it goes through here and then in and goes to the engine through that spot right there. Do you see the red wire? It goes with it. And so let me show you how it's looking inside. I wanted to show you guys how it is right now that it's disassembled, but once it's assembled and properly installed, I'll show you guys again. So this is how I installed it. I'm gonna put it right here with this. See? Yep. It's a little bit to the side. That's, yeah, it is whatever. But it works. This is how it looks like from the back. And so you guys can adjust how strong you want the power steering to be, how light or how stiff. And so you see these lines, I made these connectors. Well, I didn't make them. I used the connectors so I can disconnect and connect the system as I need. The signal wire for the positive is this one right here. See, there you go. Let's see, I think that's it. So I'm gonna be installing it right here, and so you guys can see that it's not working. I have the battery connected and it is not working, but hold on, I put in the key. First position. Oh, sorry, it's working on the first position. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, it works only when you put in the key, and when you start it, obviously it's also gonna work. I cannot start it because the engine is taken apart, but you guys get the idea. And with this, you can adjust how light, how stiff it's going to be. Right now, it's not really working because I have to connect the negative signal wire and the front. But once it is working, then the more you give it, the higher you're gonna hear the pitch from the power steering, and the less you hear it. The less you hear the power steering. The higher the pitch, the lighter it is. So if you want like the stiff setting, you take it to the lowest, and that's what it's gonna sound like. I already tested the system. There are no leaks. And so yeah, I just gotta put this in here. Just fix all this leftover wiring. And yeah, guys, I'm actually using this also, by the way. I have like a couple of breakers for the lights that I'm using in the car and all the stuff that I'm using, and also oh yeah, it's disconnected, the electric steering wheel. All right, so that was the update. Let me know if you have any questions. I know there's a lot of people that are interested in the power steering. I'm still gonna, oh yeah, now that it's finalized, let me show you guys what it's the, hold on, let me take this. I'm gonna take this and this while I'm here, and this. Okay. Now that it is finalized, let me show you guys what the tensioning looks like. The factory tensioner and the factory belt, you're not gonna be able to use it if you delete the system, and so I had to make a bracket for this tensioner right here. It is a 2011 Acura TL tensioner. They actually come without the power steering bracket. I mean, with the power steering system on the belt driven one. At least some of them, because this is for one of those cars, and so it's also the same belt. And I had to make a bracket for it, which I tested and works. The system is fully tensioned. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left I need to show you. I think I already showed you this, that it's welded in. This is not gonna be visible because I'm gonna be running the covers for the engine. And yeah, oh yeah, the reason why it wasn't like the knob wasn't working properly is because of this right here. I have to put it, let me show you some. Let's see if I can, just so you guys can see the whole thing. Let me pause the video. Okay, just for the sake of showing you the whole system, this is getting negative feedback now. So I'm gonna go back to the cabin, and I don't think I'll have time to show you what it's gonna look like once it's finished today, but I'll do that another day on another update once I have more work done in the engine. Okay, so here it is, and where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's barely making any noises. But if I do this, yeah. And so right here, it's fine. But if I set it to the highest, super light. But I'm not gonna be running on at the highest. I'm gonna leave it at the minimum. That way it feels like a normal belt-driven power steering system. The main reason I did this is to recover the 1, 2, 3 horses, whatever is lost with the belt-driven system. And because I was having leaks on the stock system, and so with this I'm not gonna be having any leaks anymore. I'm using AN hoses that I made, PTFE, so I'm not gonna be having any issues. Alright, so this is gonna be it for the video today. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Peace.